So I'm wondering, there obviously are some drawbacks to applying later, right? Like maybe less scholarship money available or slightly lower odds. Could you speak a little bit to that?
Yeah, absolutely. So for us at Maryland Carey Law, our priority deadline is April 1st, meaning, we encourage students to get their application in for, priority consideration for admission and for scholarships, before April 1st. That being said, the application is open, basically through the end of July. Now, obviously, the later that you get in the admissions cycle, it can become a little bit more difficult to gain admission and to gain a scholarship. And, there's a couple reasons for that. One is, the later that you get at that point, people have accepted scholarships. They've paid seat deposits. They've kind of reserved their spots, and there's just less spots that are available. There's people every year who apply, in April, May, and June, who unfortunately don't get in, and maybe the result would have been different had they applied in September, October, November, December. So that's one thing to consider. Now, that being said, taking the January LSAT this year, I think for us is completely fine. Taking the February should be fine. Once you start to get to March or later, at that point, by the time you get your score, you're in April already, and it can become a little bit more difficult on that end to gain admission. So it's one of those things too, where the later that you apply, the applicant pool is kind of the applicant pool is bigger, really, and so at that point, you are being compared a little bit more to other applicants than when you're applying really early and there's just not a massive applicant pool at that point in time. There's less of that comparison, I would say.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.